Welcome back to SCOTOMAVILLE. I'm Daniel Comp, and this is Initium Commentarius. This is part 6 of 7. How do I play Initium? How do you play Initium? So to play Initium, you get a book, download it as a PDF. Everything's in it. Links to there's QR codes and there's links to all of this stuff. And so you can follow along in the book and read little by little and take notes for yourself on your entire expedition. And you also have a game board, which is very unique. It's played in a couple of dimensions, almost like 3D space chess. It's a contour map of Everest that'll guide you and the use of the cards through the elevation changes and the rotations you'll take with Sherpa. And so you can stick it up on a wall, or you can have it in your digital device and mark it off with your cursor. That keeps track of your position. There's cards. There's special cards. There's 4 suits. It's 100 cards, 4 suits, principles, strategies, tools, and wild cards. Principles are fundamentals, things that you need to abide by in order to not die on the mountain. Strategies, ways of prioritizing things so that you don't get lost, don't go off on your own. Tools. Oh, there's ascenders, and there's pitons, and there's fixed line or fixed rope, and there's all kinds of cool things to get your butt around the crevasses and past the shracks and not get, blown off the summit. So you roll the dice. They're pretty unique. Any roll of the dice will only pick one card. See, there's a combination of those dice that only is one of the 100. And so each roll, you pick one specific card. And it'll be a principle, a strategy, a tool, or a wild card. And on that, in the book and on the card, is a set of questions. They're wisdom-oriented, the kind of things that you'd want to master over time. And so you personalize the question. You scan the QR code and have a conversation with Sherpa. Now, you can use the Sherpa that I have set up as an expedition service, which is Grok, Maximal Truthfulness, or your own. You can upload all the files and have it play the game with you. But the point being that Sherpa knows the rules of the strategies, the principles, the tools, and the wild cards, and will use those to process the information that you do. The tone, the sentiment, the situation, the background, the whole of the story, the conundrum that you've got yourself in. Or the possibilities that you have for some future outcome or a creative thing. It's up to you however you want to phrase it. So you start out in base camp with simpler things and summit your way up until you get the really difficult questions about why you do what you do. And your interaction is then scored. Sentiment, tone, intent, all different ways of measuring your ascent in that conversation. And over time, through a series of rotations, you acclimate and move up and through the entire expedition. Those are scored and logged by your Sherpa, or privately, locally, or done literally on a voice recorder of your own, where only you have it on a SIM card. The point of all of that is to give there's some data to be able to map, to find the narrative arc, to find the meaning and purpose, to explore the providential footprints in all of the cards that you're going to find, so that you don't miss the things that are subtly hidden in plain sight. Thanks for watching this part of Initium Commentarius, and there should be a link to the next part right there somewhere.